Hi Capricorn, this is Just with your July 1st to the 15th, 2017 reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So Capricorn, how does it go? What a tiny web we weave when first we practice to deceive. Put it in the comment section below if you guys want to correct me on that. But yeah, some of you are jamming up or will be jamming yourself up. Very clearly, I'm going to have to address this part because it's like screaming so clearly. Some of you are definitely battling over, there's a battle. There is a battle for somebody you've been with for a very long time. But it's toxic, or it's I'd say it's just toxic. It could be codependent. It could be something where it's just a codependent. It's that familiar thing. So it's like you know what you have, and there's so many years involved. You know, it's children involved, but there's an element to it that you may feel like your mate may feel controlled, or you may be feeling controlled, but I think it's probably your mate since you guys have Pluto transiting you. But there's just this undeniable connection with someone, okay? And this is an existing relationship that some of you have, but some of you are trying to stay away from another person. You're trying to stay away from another person, particularly it could be somebody at work. And it's just this battle. It's like you have a very strong, what you have with your mate is strong, it's solid, it's real. But there's another person, and I'm speaking really to my Capricorn men and Capricorn ladies. This could be happening to you, okay? But it's this other female, particularly I feel she's at work, and I don't feel like there's anything actually going on. It's like that tipping point, okay? That may be the tagline, the tipping point. You're at this, some of you could be at this tipping point of like, like you really like that person, and it's like a very strong attraction. But it is one that is of a choice. Okay. You have a choice to, engage with this person. Okay. And I feel like this person is always in the back of your mind, or just in the back of your peripheral, if that makes any sense. Okay. She's on the outside. Okay. Now, some of you've already slipped down that slope and you're involved. Others of you, it really is like this person you met at work. And although you're a very hardworking person, you really do focus on your craft. That woman is still lingering. She's like around. She's there. Okay. She's been there. And now it's like this person is kind of like there. I feel like you guys you have your eye on the prize, which is work, which is career, that sort of thing, or trying to accomplish a particular thing. You could be in school, but it's something that you're focusing on, that you're working hard to see the end result from, but you're a little confused as to, I feel like mentally you're a little confused because there's a sense of can't escape where you are right now. Okay. And I am still speaking on the situation with this two dynamic with the person that you're with versus this strong attraction to someone, particularly at the workplace. Or it could be someone that you already know that you probably had something going on with. You no longer are dealing with this person because you're trying to work on this relationship that you have. Like you left that other person alone, that you really were working on your family life and your relationship with your wife or your husband. But with whatever trials you've gone through, it kind of makes the relationship very heavy, and you're at this standstill. Like you some of you may feel like I would just be so happy if I could just be footloose and fancy free, but I'm not sure if that's the best thing for me. I don't know. I'm not sure if I want to abandon my family just to have some fun, because Capricorns are very practical people, and you guys know that fun does not last. Everything as far as like positive has a very short time limit. So, which would be the case if you had Saturn as your ruling planet. Dose of reality of life always kicks in very early. So I feel like there's some struggling with that for some of you. Some of you are just going to decide to say, no, I'm not going to try and make both sides of this work. I'm not going to try to, go back to that person. I'm not going to try to, engage with this person at work and still try to, have my existing relationship going on. You're going to be confused until we get, I feel like, to like maybe the last few days of the second week. And then it's just going to be like this, bam, a decision is made. Like, no, I'm not going to do it. But there's going to be like this, a bubbling effect of like, strong energies, like heaviness at home when you get home, and you may be thinking about this female and can't wait to get to work. But it's not like you guys talk or anything, but it's just this attraction, a very, very, very strong attraction is what I see here. Now, I had to kind of get that out. So outside of that, I do see some of you are working hard because there may be a trip that you're taking the kids. So it could be you and your wife. You guys have some type of family goals, life goals. So I see like a lot of work going on so that you guys can kind of like meet a specific goal. Okay. And it could be to buy a home. It could be to get something that may require a loan of some sort. Okay. Or it could just be a trip. But I do feel like with it, there may be this feeling like you're not going to get the loan. You're not going to be able to, not necessarily afford the trip, but your schedules may not be able to align properly to go on a trip. So there's some unsurety, and that seems to be the theme here. I don't know if Neptune is hitting a predominant angle, because Neptune does speak to the fog and this unclearness and illusions. You think one thing, but then the reality is something completely different. But you will get clear, and there will be I feel like there'll be a favorable outcome on the other side of things. Okay, so if there's some confusion about that, I think you just keep your head down, keep doing what you're doing, and everything will kind of move forward. I feel like some of you are going to, I'm just getting a few more clarifying cards here. So I feel like some of you have recently gotten a job, and the money and the pay is good. It makes you feel very independent. You may be making more than your spouse or your significant other. You may be making more than him, and you feel really good about that. Okay, and he may have to pull in extra hours, feel like he has to work overtime for there to be that equilibrium. Okay, and you guys have known each other forever, but now there may be a little bit of jealousy could be on his part now that there's some equal footing here. Okay, but I feel like that'll work itself out as well as we get into the second week. Now, mentally, some of you guys are just feeling completely stuck. There's some, and I feel like, again, it is directly related to your emotional state, or deciding to move in a specific direction or take something. So if you're working to get a car, let's say, and you're really not sure, give yourself some time. Don't rush out. If you're not clear about something, don't rush out and do it just because all of a sudden now, and it's been a month and now you get the loan, or in the first 2 weeks you don't get the loan. You don't know what's going on. You just keep working and saving your money, and then like this time in August, now you get the loan, but you're still not clear about what you want to do, because it really is like a 4-week or 4-day period for some of you that you have to kind of wait before you either get news that you've been anticipating or get clear about something to make the proper decision. So just give yourself some time, be gentle with yourself. Don't expect don't rush anything. Just let time play out, because it's all gonna kind of get clear for you, and whatever you're not sure about, you'll get the message, you'll get the information. People will come forward and say what they need to say. So just give it time is what I would say. Overall, that's pretty much what I see for your reading for the first 2 weeks of this month. There may be some hidden things, some things that you don't know about with your child for some of you. Okay. You may not be sure if your children are going to come see you for the summer, that sort of thing. If you can come get them, that sort of thing is what I see, but it's all going to get worked out. So whatever, like I said, the theme of these 2 weeks for you guys that can relate to this is whatever you're not clear about, wait on it. You're going to get clear. Whatever is not being made clear to you, it's not something that you have to make a decision. You're waiting for others to try to tell you the truth or let you know what's going on. It will become clear. Okay. So patience is kind of what has to happen here. So that's what I have for you guys. And even going back to that situation with the duality factor, like I said, a wait and see could very well be the time that you need, exactly what you need to get very clear about what you should be doing. And those of you that's not experiencing that, I've just touched on what it could possibly be as a couple. So that's what I have for you guys for the first 2 weeks of July. I hope that this has been helpful. If you'd like to comment below and share with us how it has been for you, please do so in the comment section below. You know, we'd love to hear from you. And if you would like a personal counsel with me, I can be reached in the information box below, as well as the beginning and ending of this video. And if you're new to this channel, welcome and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Capricorn.